Hey guys, this is Chris Parks, and I've got Nicole here. She's a business development person at McLean Mortgage, and she actually does a lot for us inside the office. Many things that you would never even know. She runs a lot of our social media stuff on our business pages, as well as takes care of a lot of things behind the scenes. So we're going to be talking this morning. Nicole and I are talking this morning about some very exciting offerings that are coming up to help you extend your social profile in ways that I don't think you really fully understand, because there are some tricks out there that Nicole is privy to that just posting on Facebook or running your fingers on the phone is not necessarily going to help you. So Nicole, why don't you tell us a little quick? I think there's two classes, right? Let's Get
Right.
Social and something about Google. What's the Google one?
The greatness of Google.
The Greatness of Google. Okay, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about the first one.
If you guys don't already know, Chris has inspired me to develop this class because he is so fabulous on Google. He truly he has literally opened up my eyes to Google and what Google offers. So basically our Google class is, and let me back up a little bit. You all with Keller Williams are already ahead of the game because your email is Google based. It's Gmail based account. So you guys are already, you've already, your light speed's ahead of most people who maybe don't have a Google account. So what we're going to talk about with the greatness of Google, we're going to touch on creating a Google business account. So just because you have a Gmail account, you kind of have to cross a bridge to get to actually completing a Google business account. So we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to claim your business within Google, how to verify your business, very important because that helps with using Google Maps and how you come up in searches, optimizing your posts that you put out there. We're going to really dig into the back end of Google, and guys, it's not scary. It's not hard. Believe me, I kind of taught myself watching some YouTube videos. So it's really not overwhelming. I'm going to show you how to create a post just as easy as doing it on any other social media platform. We're going to review the insights. So the insights is similar to like your report card. Remember when we were in school, we all got report cards. It's going to let you know how your page is performing, and it's going to tell you what's hot, what's not, what's a good day, what's a good time of day to post, and what keywords are actually helping you be found on Google. And we're also going to talk about geotags, basically locations that help with Google Maps. If you use those locations within your posts, how you kind of start to creep up on searches and increase your search engine optimization, that SEO that a lot of people talk about. It'll be an hour-long class. It sounds like a lot. I promise you it's not terribly overwhelming, but that's our first class that we do have for you. Our second class that we're excited to offer is called our Let's Get Social class. So this class is all-encompassing social media. We include a little bit of Google in it, so it could be used across any platform. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, if you are on any of those platforms, this class can be used towards those platforms. So most importantly, what we're going to talk about are some simple systems to help you stay in touch with your past clients, right? Because a lot of people seem to fall off when it comes to post closing, right? So the keys have been exchanged, the paperwork is all signed, and then what? So we're going to talk about how to do that. And we're also going to talk about how to engage and attract new clientele to work with, which is really, really important, right? We want to continue to grow our pipelines and keep our business robust. We're also going to chat about time blocking. You guys always time block for lead generating. You need to time block for social media as well, and kind of get into a routine. We're going to talk about creating pillared content. You're probably like, what is pillared content? I'm going to tell you in our class. It's really important content that you yourself create with a video, a blog, but we'll dig deeper into that. I'm also going to help you brainstorm and kind of help you come up with what your brand is. And just with a few simple questions that you ask yourself and you kind of make a list. What is your brand? Because your brand is going to help you attract who you want to work with and maybe who you don't want to work with. And it's important to identify that. So we'll do that too. We're going to come up with a schedule and a distribution plan for posting on social media, days and times that work best for when your followers are online. And then last, we're going to really dig into evaluating similar to what I mentioned about the Google class Insight. So that's our report card, right? We want to know what's working and what's not working. And maybe something works better on a different social media platform than it does on another. So those are all things we're going to chat about with our Let's Get Social class, another hour-long class. And guys, I promise you, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I am going to offer up my services to schedule a 1-hour one-on-one after each class. We'll email each other independently, and I'll sit there and we'll figure out what you have going on already. And if you don't have a social media presence, let's help you set one up. I am an extension of Chris and his beautiful team, and we just want to make sure that you guys are always attracting the right kind of business. And we feel that these 2 classes will help you get there.
So that's pretty impressive, all the services that you have right there. And quite frankly, I got to tell you that she does an amazing job at setting that up. She doesn't just do it for me; she does it for quite a few of us on the team at McLean Mortgage. And so she has a lot of behind-the-scenes expertise that's well worth your time. And this whole offer of 1 extra hour one-on-one helping you set things up and get it set up for you is actually a pretty big deal. Now, some of it may happen on the Zoom call, some of it may be in person, but more than likely, it'll help you set up for success. So this is actually something for you to highly consider. Now, the class is coming sometime in the near future, and by near future, it's probably going to be looking like probably a few weeks from now. But having said that, keep your eye and ear to the ground, because this is something that you're really going to want to take advantage of. These classes are free to you, but they're not free to us. We've actually developed these over time and done quite a bit of research. So we're trying to shorten the length and time in which you can make this happen. So what's a good way for them to contact you, Nicole? What would be a way? I know we're going to have the class and they're going to get to see you face to face, but let's say they want to jump into this sooner. What would be a great way for them to get a hold of you?
So I promised Chris I was going to write on my notebook my email address and phone number, and I have let him down there. So if you guys want to just reach out to me directly, my email address is ngreco@mcleanmortgage.com. That's NGRECO @mcleanmortgage.com. Or if you want to call, text me. My cell phone number is 516-510-5446. I am available, like just as Chris is. We never stop working for you guys, and we truly appreciate the relationship. So if there's something we can do to help you really take your business to the next level, please lean on us for that, because that's what we're here for.
So there's one more thing that I want to talk about too, which is going to be a later date, is we have this great system designed to help you generate your own flyers, generate your own everything, but you do have to sign up for it. It's one of those things where we can't just hook you up and send it to you. So this is something else that we really need to have you talk about at some point again in the future.
Sure.
It would be certainly well worth our time. And as far as you guys, as far as partners, this would be a tremendous value to you too, because we can do individual property sites, flyers, landing pages, even a place for you to record people when it comes to an open house, so that you can capture their information and automate some things for you. Anyway, this is all good stuff. So what are some final concepts for the people out there to want to set this on the calendar? What would you do?
I would say sit through the class first. Let's have the classes. And if you can't attend the classes, I will likely be teaching them via Zoom. So we're going to record them. We're going to send out the content, the presentations to you all. And then once you look through it, and if you look through it and you're like, oh my gosh, Nicole, this is way too much, just email me. Like I said, ngreco@McLean Mortgage, and let's set up some time to set and see what you already have established, or if you need to, like I said earlier, create a presence. Let's do that. I do think the first step is to sit through the class, because it's got a lot of really good information in both of them. And then from there, I would suggest we schedule that one-on-one.
Okay, fantastic. All right, team. You guys have seen all about how this works now. Now it's up to you to get hungry and try to figure this out. So why don't you set up a good time? We'll let you know when the class is going to happen, and we look forward to having you there. So thanks so much for your time.